lot of niggas do this shit for these bitches, man. I do this shit for my motherfucking, like, on God. I do this shit for my folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this shit for my family on everything.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from Dolph, man, because I tell y'all all the time, man, we gotta stop doing shit just for women. You know what I mean? Like he said, most of these niggas just do this shit for these bitches, man. We cannot let that be the focal point of our success, is getting women. You know what I'm saying? We can't let that be the focal point. You know, what you doing, you know, because guess what? Soon as you get the women, then what? What drive is you going to have to do more after that? None. And even then, getting women, right, after you successful is like the biggest mistake that you could make, especially if you try to get into a relationship and really take it serious. You know what I mean? Because you getting with women that wouldn't fuck with you if you wasn't successful. That's what you got to understand. A lot of these women, right, they wouldn't fuck with you if you didn't have the money. They wouldn't fuck with you if you didn't have something in general. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times you got something that they want. You know, stop thinking that, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? She want to talk to you just because you know. A lot of the times you just got something they want. So if you get to this successful point in your life and then you out here chasing these women and doing all of this extra shit, then guess what? You just gonna find a high price hoe. All you're gonna do is find a high price hoe, man. And y'all gotta understand that, man. That can't be the focal point of everything that you're trying to do. You can't be trying to get these shoes because you're trying to get these bitches. You can't be trying to get a job because you're trying to get some bitches. You can't be trying to grow your hair because you're trying to get some bitches. You can't need to get this new car because you're trying to get some bitches. You should just want that car. You should just want to grow your hair. You should just want the shoes because you feel like, you know what? I worked hard for these shoes. I want to get these shoes. You should just want that job because you want better for yourself. Stop letting everything be surrounded around women all the time. You know what I mean? Let it be for your family, your people, like Dolph said. You do it, you know what I mean? Do it for your people, man. Because listen, if your motivation is nothing, then as soon as you get that nothing, you know what I'm saying, that you put in all that work for, then you ain't gonna have no more reason to keep hustling. You know what I mean? You just doing it for bitches, that's nothing. You just doing it for a car, that's nothing. These things is nothing. Materialistic shit in general ain't nothing. You doing it so you could get some jewelry, bro? That's nothing. You should just want those things. That's the point that I'm trying to make. If you just want those things, then guess what? Then just go get them. You know what I mean? Just go get them. I'd rather you just say, I want these because I put in this work and this what I want. But to be at the bottom and not have nothing yet, but you gonna base all your success on bullshit like that, that's just like, yo, it makes no sense to me. That's just it's gonna steal from your drive. It's gonna put your drive at a halt because as soon as you get that shit, you ain't gonna have nothing else to just, you know what I mean, thrive for. You should want more. It should be a bigger purpose. You know what I mean? It can't just be about women, man. It just can't be about materialistic things. It can't even just be about money. You know what I mean? It just has to be more to that. You know what I mean? When you got like this goal, like they call them in business like mission statements, right? These mission statements that's usually written at these corporations ain't got nothing to do with bitches, ain't got nothing to do with money. Usually it has something to do with something greater, you know, or it'll involve the customer, you know, the need to please the customer and change lives. If you ain't trying to do nothing to change your life and the people around you or just some greater purpose, then guess what? It's destined to fail or be short-lived. So it has to be bigger. I want y'all to think about this when you start chasing these dreams. You know what I mean? When you start seeing these opportunities and start jumping up on them, man, just let your reason be something bigger than what everybody else chasing. because we know what everybody else chasing. Everybody else chasing the same shit. But you more successful when it's a bigger cause, when it's a bigger reason. You know what I mean? When you trying to reach something deeper than what everybody else is doing. When it's deeper, bro, and other people can relate, it ain't no fucking stopping you. I'm telling you. When it's deeper, right? And man, listen, and everybody can relate, like, damn, that's something I ain't never even think about. Bro, I'm telling you, that's when all of the people start flocking to your shit and everybody on board. And I'm starting to notice that too with everything that's going on, right? And all these people, with all these people that's chasing these goals, right? And these aspirations and out here chasing this money and stuff like that, man, listen, the people that are coming up, they are the ones that have in mind of changing people's lives. You know what I mean? They trying to jump on that train. They ain't just trying to just do no, regular shit that everybody else doing. They don't want it to just focus on them. You know what I mean? The big time guys that's out here that's really, really doing something, the focus is just not on them. The focus is on changing the lives of everybody, or in some type of form that way. You know what I mean? It's not just about them coming up. If you just tell people, oh man, I'm just trying to come up, and they asking you what's your reason behind this, like what you trying to do, how far you trying to take it, and you just say, man, I'm just trying to come up. They gonna look at you like, well, I ain't trying to help you with that. You know what I mean? That ain't helping your community. It ain't got nothing to do with your family, your kids. People tend to not jump on board when it just come to shit like that. A lot of the times with us as black people too, people just automatically think we gonna be out here doing stupid shit with our money already. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, I ain't gonna say for some reason, a lot of the times we display to where we just be some show-off motherfuckers and we want to go buy all of this clown shit and do all of this extra shit. You know what I mean? While you got the other guys, the billionaires, the ones with the real money that ain't doing none of that shit. But it's always us that gotta shit on our own people, put on for our own people and do all of this extra stuff. What I mean by put on too, we not even putting on. We just repping where we from and leaving it at that and not doing all of the extra shit that you see a lot of other guys doing these days. You know what I'm saying? You see guys that still doing what they do with their shit, but they still backing it up and putting money into the community. But most of us, we ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do that, so you're going to have a lot of people that's not trying to back you because you're not talking about doing nothing for the community. You're not talking about building and helping people out and coming up with this and shit that's going to change lives. So guess what? People not on that no more. People they see straight through it. They see you ain't doing nothing that's going to help the next person out. And that's what everybody flocking towards. People want to know what you going to do out there that's going to change some lives. And if you ain't trying to change no lives, then motherfuckers ain't fucking with you. For real, for real. All you do is got raps. You just got raps. That's it. It's nothing else behind that. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to change the whole narrative of this shit. And we got to find a bigger purpose and why we doing what we trying to do. And these dreams that we have and all of these goals that we trying to meet. Yeah, it's for us. But what we going to do after we make sure we good? We still got to take it to a next level. We still got to try to help people out. We still got to figure out ways to change shit. At least that's how my mind think. I want to take it to another level. You know what I mean? A lot of us, we did not had anything for most of our lives. So why would we get something just to act the ass with it? At this point, it shouldn't phase us. You know what I mean? We shouldn't, just because we never had things don't mean that, we need to get it. So, we wanted things back when we was teenagers. So do that mean just because we get some money, we gonna get the shit that we didn't have when we was teenagers? Think about it. Think about it. I don't think I'm gonna just go out there and just be like, I ain't had this when I wanted this when I was a teen, so I'm gonna just go get it now. And then just be out here doing stupid shit with money. That sounds dumb. At this point, man, listen, man, it should be something bigger that we all trying to do. Our reasons gotta be, man, just something just fantastic. I ain't saying come up with no outlandish shit, but let it be something meaningful. Let it be something that's, you know what, like, yo, this is gonna change some lives. This is gonna really help some people out if I do this. If this shit work for me, then guess what? I'm gonna spread the word, and then everybody gonna be doing good. And on top of that, man, I wanted to let y'all know, man, that tend to keep the snakes away too. You know what I mean? That keep the snakes away. When you out here just flogging and doing all of this other shit, just want to shit on the next person, man, that's when them snakes trying to get in and do all of this extra shit, man. That's when these snakes trying to go. So that's when them haters and them motherfuckers that's coming, they trying to come backdoor you because they just see you showing off and not helping out the next. So when you trying to help everybody else, and I'm not saying help everybody, but when it means something that could change lives and help other people, then listen, you on to something great. So think about it before you get out here. Think about it while you working and while you working towards these dreams, all right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get